Hey, it's Yuka. Apple just announced a new iPad Air and iPad Pro models, along with a new Apple Pencil model called Apple Pencil Pro. Here's a quick rundown of all the things that were announced today. First up, the new iPad Air is available in 11 and 13 inch and has a liquid retina display. It has a M2 chip and a camera placement is on the landscape side this time. It comes in 4 finishes: blue, purple, starlight, and space gray. 11 inch starts from $599 and 13 inch starts from $799. The new iPad Pro also comes in 11 inch and 13 inch, and the display is Ultra Retina XDR display with a new M4 chip inside. The Ultra Retina XDR display uses what they call tandem OLED technology, which uses 2 OLED panels fused together to create extreme dynamic range. You can even get the nano texture coating like you can on the Pro Display XDR monitors, which will give you less glare. It is an additional $100 if you choose to put nano texture coating, and this option is only available if you choose the 1TB or 2TB SSD models. Another thing you need to watch out for regarding the storage is the 256GB and the 512GB storage models have 9-core CPU and 8 gigs of RAM, whereas the 1 and 2TB model will have a 10-core CPU and 16 gigabytes of RAM. The memory part could potentially be a huge difference if you're planning on doing something very memory intensive, so make sure you get the right size SSD for your workflow. The camera placement of the iPad Pro is also on the landscape side, which I appreciate, and it comes in 2 colors, space gray and silver. Apple says it's the thinnest Apple product ever, which is really surprising for an iPad Pro, but they're 5.1 millimeters and 5.3 millimeters thick. 11 inch starts from $999 and 13 inch starts from $1299. There is also a new Magic Keyboard that comes with function keys. The trackpad is made of glass and provides haptic feedback. It has a similar pass-through charging port as the old model. The new Apple Pencil Pro gets more precise features, and it also now supports Find My. Squeeze can bring up control menus, and Barrel Roll uses a gyroscope inside to sense what angle you're holding the pen. It now has haptic feedback, so you know when you performed an action. It supports Hover, which was in the 2nd generation pencil as well. You can also double tap to switch between your tools, such as your pen and eraser, for example. The new Apple Pencil Pro is only compatible with the 2 iPad models that were announced today, the M2 iPad Air and the M4 iPad Pro. Apple Pencil compatibility is getting really weird and confusing, but the 2nd generation Apple Pencil, which I have, is not compatible with the M2 iPad Air and M4 iPad Pro. They also changed the naming convention from like 5th gen, 6th gen to saying like chip name. So that also kind of adds to the confusion. If you already have an iPad or if you have an Apple Pencil, make sure what you're trying to get is compatible with each other. So that was a quick summary of the announcements today. I have a lot going on later this week, and I'm going to be able to do a hands-on probably. So please leave your questions and comments down below so I can get them answered for you. And if you're not subscribed already, please do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!